welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris, and today I'm going to be doing a shave with good old Ginger's Garden Fig and Rum, and this is one that I had made up by Arena Marchu. Oh, and it just smells beautiful. It's almost like a cologne version of rum and raisin with a little bit of cream through it. It's almost like a rum and raisin ice cream. It's beautiful. It comes in a 5 ounce tub of soap, so as you can see the tub is chockers all the way to the top. It is sort of one of those sort of like a double walled mug where you've got the two sets, so it's actually inside the bowl. But the scent's just tremendous. I did do a lather test of this when I first got it and it lathered up beautifully. I'm going to use today my custom TF shaving brush in Ice Fusion with the synthetic knot in there, 26mm knot. It's still got a nice bit of smell from the last soap I used, which I'm not quite sure what it was. Right, just give the brush a little dip, give it a good flick, and then we'll start loading the brush up. Just trying to get a good load in this brush, and then I'll transfer over to my Saponificio Varacino bowl, as I have been favouring lately. Let's see how we go. Now I went with the tallow based formula for this one because I've been really enjoying it. I've been using soaps recently, Sterling and Katie's Bubbles and things like that, and they've been lathering so easily that I thought they were actually, I'm just going to dip the tips a little bit, I thought they were actually vegetal or plant-based, but having done a little bit of reading obviously on the tub, you realise that the tallow-based, and really I do feel a difference with the tallow-based and the vegetal soaps. The only one that really stands out to me is really outstanding vegetal so far is the Wickham Soap Company, which is absolutely beautiful soaps. You know that's one of my favourites that took out my gong for 2016 for the Club Cola set. I'm just still loading here. I'm just trying to get a good load in this brush, just dipping the tips every now and then when it starts drying up a little bit. I think I might have enough in there now. It smells beautiful. Now the tub it comes in actually comes, so that's a screw on lid and then it flips open. So it's actually quite nice, but at the moment, because the tub is so full of soap, it doesn't really work very well. It seems to get caught underneath the rim. So I think once this soap goes down a little bit, I think this is going to work out much better. Right, I'm just going to put a little bit of water in here, in my Saponificio Varacino bowl, just a tiny little bit, not a lot, as you can see. Hold on to that handle, and then put the brush in. I've heard some really great things about this soap. I did lather it up when I first got it, and it lathered up beautifully. But there's a difference between lathering it and using it, and I'm really looking forward to using it. And it's whipping up a really creamy, glossy lather in here. There's not a lot of it yet, but I will be adding a little bit of water as I go along. A few of my viewers have actually said that they prefer for me to actually do the lather, the full works on there. They like the fact that I sort of do the whole 9 yards. So I'm just going to keep it as it is. No one's actually said for me to change anything. My videos are too long. I have had the odd one which has been super long. But like I say, it's all about enjoying it, and whether it's 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, if I've enjoyed it, that's the main thing. I'm out there to sort of help you guys out with reviews, but I just enjoy my shave no matter how long it lasts. That's just the way it is. Right, am I going to add a bit of water or am I not? A bit of water, what do you reckon? A bit of water? Looks maybe just a little bit pasty for me. But I'm not sure. I might just have a quick dip. Just one dip in the water. Give it a quick swirl around. I've just done just a little bit of business on Facebook today with a lovely fellow over in America who was actually in the police for 15 years himself. Those of you that follow my channel probably know that I used to be in the police up until a year ago when I resigned, and he unfortunately had to leave due to what I believe to be injury, back injury, which is a shame because most guys, look at that lather, look at the shine on that. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. See if I can get the shine in the bowl there. Probably can't. Yeah. And the scent's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so I've done a little bit of business on there. We both appear to be very happy with it. Well, I certainly am, and I'm sure Troy will as well. And I just found out actually through the deal itself that it's a shaving related purchase or trade. That he actually has been a subscriber to my channel for a while, so I think he was quite surprised actually when they've seen that it was me that was actually messaging him. So if you're watching, mate, I'm really looking forward to getting hold of my little treat. I'm not going to say anything about it because there'll be an unboxing when it gets through my door. It's like, that is literally like silk, wiping silk on your face. I don't know how to describe this. I did just describe it, didn't I, really? Cold water today again, as always. I don't know if they add a bit of water to that. I do quite like that consistency in this soap. This is a very Paul H. film sort of lather. Very thick and luxurious. Might just be a bit dry for me, so I'm just going to dip the tips a bit. Yeah, it's a little bit wetter. Hasn't made much volume on it, but you can see how thick this stuff is. And it is silky smooth, so soft. I mean, the soft brush helps, but this is really soft, really luxurious feeling cream on your face. Lather, well, it's not cream, it's soap, isn't it? And it's a very hard soap. That's going to last me a long time, but the scent's beautiful. Probably about a 6 on scent strength, maybe 6.5. I hope you guys can sort of see how thick that is. I know it's a thin layer on my face, but it's so thick and white, and I mean, you can see it on there. Beautiful, that's beautiful. One of the best lathers I've had. Does it shave good though? That's the main thing. Now I've got a brand new feather blade in my Mergress on setting 1 because I shaved yesterday. I did actually end up with a little bit of irritation, a little bit of razor bump afterwards, but that's to be expected when you're whipping off 6 days growth with a Mercure on setting 6. So here we go with the Mergress on setting 1, brand new feather blade. I don't think I've used a feather blade in this before, so this will be interesting. It works beautifully in the Futur, so that's why I thought I'd give it a go in this one. And that's so smooth, it doesn't even feel like there's a blade in there. I'm not joking, that does not feel like there's a blade in that razor. It's obviously taking the hair down a bit, it's taking the hair down, but that's so smooth. And in fact, you know what it could be? It could be this cream, this lather. It feels so protective. And in fairness, it's clinging onto my razor a little bit. Yeah, I said, do you know something? I think it's a lather. It's so thick and protective and slick. It is super slick. That it's almost stopping me from feeling the blade. I don't know how to explain this to you guys. It's a very... I know I've only got a day's growth, but even with a day's growth, even the audio feedback from the razor today is very muted. I can hear it, I can feel it chopping the hair down. But it's weird, it's really weird. I don't know if you guys out there that's tried ginger garden, it'd be good to hear your sort of thoughts on it, because that is a very strange sensation to me, something I've never felt before with a shaving soap. Could be the razor blade in this, but because I've changed two factors, but this is, like I said, it's the first time I've used a soap that was that soft and slick. It really feels really soft in your face. Yeah, it's really, it's a very strange sensation. Doesn't want to come off my razor, as you can see, because I'm using cold water. You can see that on there. It's I find with the odd soap that I use, it is a little bit sticky. But I mean, first pass, that feels pretty good for setting one. It's not much on there now. Just taking it down a little bit. I'm not leaning hard because I did get a bit of irritation yesterday. Right, just going to go back into the bowl here, grab a little bit more of this luxuriousness. Oh yeah, it feels lovely when you put it on your skin. And I know the brush helps. I do love synthetics. Now, I'm not paid to do this. I bought this soap myself. It was quite expensive soap to have sent over here. It was nearly $50 for one tub of soap, because it's a specially made soap. I have asked for a specific scent, and it was great. She sends over a little tester sample of it for you to smell it. Not a sample of the soap, but a sample of the scent. And the soap smells exactly like the scent, because I still have that little scent stick, and it smells the exact same. But the actual lather, that's a very thin lather to me. It's not a thick lather, not a big thick cushion, but it's got a feeling about it that I haven't had before. Right, across the grain. That's just, I'm a bit lost for words, guys. I'm just going to shave. Really. And then what I'll do, I'll probably give my beard a rest. Yeah, the protection on there is just, I can't really describe it. I've used a lot of very good soaps lately: Sterling, Katie's Bubbles, Wickham, OSP, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I've got to say, guys, this stuff's really good, really good. It's definitely as good, if not better, than the other artisans that I've used. I've got to say, it's definitely up there with Sterling. It's I keep saying they're all up there. I mean, they're so close, and so, this has got the most unique feeling lather that I've used. I've got to say that one. That's probably the best way to describe this lather. It does the same as most of the others, but it's the most unique lather. It almost takes the dullness out. The protection's just incredible. I'm just going to go back to the bowl. I'm just going to dip the tips. So I'm actually heading out tonight for a curry night with all the boys from soccer, or football. I should call it football, but when you live in Australia for so long, and your kids call it soccer, you got to sort of go with the flow, unfortunately. You know, it is football to me, but nah, it's only a word. Australia's a very funny place that way. They have the footy show, and then they have the footy show. One's for AFL, which is Australian Aussie Rules football, and then one for rugby. They both call it football. One of them's kick and catch, the other one's throwing the ball, so I just don't know where the football part of it comes in. can understand a little bit with the Aussie rules football that it's slightly football. But I always explain to people when they have an argument with me, well, if you go to the Fox Sports Network for Australia, you've got AFL, you've got rugby, and you've got football, which is soccer. It's not actually called soccer on the Australian Fox site. So that says enough for me. And this lather, it's just tremendous, it really is. It's so smooth, I can't go over it. I cannot go over it. And this blade, the feather blade, I've now used in the Murgress and the Futur, both of which it just feels so smooth. I know this is setting 1, so this is way milder than what I like it. But because my skin's a little bit irritated from last night, I just wanted to take it easy. I feel so safe with this lather and this razor now. I don't want to curse myself, but I feel so safe that I could just shave without having to really think about it. I'm just going to wet my face a bit and just get... Bloody phone always rings when I'm really enjoying something. Dog's barking, phone ringing. So slickness test. I just took a phone call. I was actually shaving during the phone call. I forgot what I was doing and it was so slick, and I've just re-wet my face again. As you can see, I'm not even putting soap on, it's that slick. And look, I've got a bit of hair here and there. It's not hair, I've just got a little bit of roughness in it. I've still got a little bit of razor bumps, not bad. This razor's very, very kind to me on setting 1. You can see there, the slickness is just tremendous. Scent, slickness, latherability is very, very easy. It's outstanding soap, it really is. And I would strongly suggest if there's a scent out there that you want to have in your den, something that you've wanted that you can't find anywhere, send a message over to Irina on Facebook at Ginger's Garden and just let her know there's some things you can't do. I wanted rum and raisin, you can't get a raisin sort of scent. So we went with fig, or Irina recommended fig, put it together in one take, and I was blown away. It shaves tremendously. Even if you got this unscented, I know it's going to shave great now. I'm really, really impressed with the lather. I mean, as you can see, I didn't whip up little loads of lather. I could have added heaps more water, and this stuff will take a lot of water, I can tell. But as you can see, there's not a lot. I don't have a lot of lather left, so I didn't make a lot. But this stuff, look at that. The slickness, silky smooth, just different class, it really is. Irina, you've outdone yourself, I would say. And whatever you're doing over there with your soaps, stick to it the way it is. And if you can improve on it, brilliant. There's no need to improve that in my opinion. I think that's tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Right. No weepers, no creepers, no nothing. I haven't used an aftershave for a while. I still don't know whether I'm gonna. Will I use one? Will I use one? Do you know what? I've had such a nice shave. I'm not gonna risk irritating my skin with an aftershave. I'm just gonna go with the Thayer's unscented. Witch hazel. And then we'll just go through what we used. So the soap today was the Ginger's Garden Fig and Rum custom made soap for me by Irina Marshu at Ginger's Garden. Beautiful, beautiful scented soap. Comes in a 5-ounce tub, loads of soap, very hard. That'll last me a long time. The brush today was the TF Custom. Beautiful brush, it really is. If you ever, you can just send me a message on Facebook. I'm under Chris Maiden on Facebook. I'm sure you'll see I put a lot of posts on there of my shaves and things. And then you can also spare me a message on here, no problems at all, and I'll get in touch with you if you want to have a look at these TF Custom brushes. They're just beautiful brushes. The razor today was the Murgress from Bill Goose Shaving. I think it was Bill Goose Shaving. Beautiful razor, really is. Gorgeous razor. And with that feather blade in there, don't get much better than that in my opinion. Best bowl on the market, in my opinion, Saponaficio Baracino Grail bowl. Ease of handling. You're not dropping this when you get hold of this. It's sticking firm in your hand. It's got all the little dimples in the bottom. It's got banana leaf pattern all around the black in here. God, my wife's just going nuts through there. You know, sometimes it'd be a lot easier just to get up and walk through and talk to someone, do you not reckon? She's not shouting at me, by the way. Oh, that's same. Yeah, and it's got banana leafing on the inside, which is like a textured finish on the wood. It just whips up beautiful lather, especially with a soap like that, just tremendous. Then finished off with Thea's Unscented, which I've now got my wife and daughter hooked on. My wife loves it. And I'm just going to finish off with my usual, which I love the scent of, Bluebeard Revenge Cooling Moisturiser. Tiny little dot with that. Bada bing, bada boom. There we have it. That's pretty much an irritation free shave for me. There's nothing, I had a little bit to start with from yesterday's shave, but as you can see, beautiful, close, lovely I can actually feel the razor bumps still, just on the sides of my cheeks. So I'll probably give it a rest tomorrow and get stuck back in on Sunday for the good old Sunday shave. And other than that, guys, new subscribers, thanks for coming along. I'm not far away from 500 now from my next giveaway. I'm really enjoying the ride, I hope you guys are as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, drive safe, don't drink and drive. I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.